Phase 2 is taking those lessons that we've had in those classrooms, and then it's your first look at how you're going to actually apply those out into the field.
As they progress through the training, they get into some of their leadership exercises in the flight room, and then we transition into more of the field leadership exercises, focusing on giving them opportunities to take those things that we talked about in the flight rooms and apply them in the real world.
The leadership reaction course is multiple obstacles that people have to build to get from point A to point B and leading a small team through that.
They want you to mess up here so that you don't mess up when you're leading airmen.
Penalty, just been touching water.
They did a great job of doing that so that we did feel comfortable taking those risks and making those mistakes.
I want to give my time purpose. Time is the one thing I never control. It's not always about the finish line, it's about the journey in between. That's where the real leadership actually happens.
It was a challenge physically with some of the obstacles, but then it was also very thought intensive. We had to think as a team, not just individually, right? There was an individual and a collective element. So I would say the most challenging, both mentally and physically, was that leadership reaction course.
Mission complete, yeah?
Yes, sir.
That feels good, huh?
Yes, sir.
You stick to that path, and you're gonna be one of the best officers and best leaders we could ask for.
The expeditionary skills that officer trainees can expect to learn while at OTS are how to do care under combat, how to do care under fire, how to land nav, how to get from point A to point B with a compass and a map.
The way I describe it to my students is I'm giving them tools for the toolbox. We talk about it from a theoretical perspective. We have group discussions in the flight room to begin developing some of the leadership skills that are going to serve them well out in the Air Force.
It really makes you rely on your team. Not one person can do that alone. Learning to harness the strengths of all of our team members is so critical.
Working together through differences, fighting through the grit, challenging each other to be better, which has been my favorite part about OTS.